Welcome to another episode of The Mouse and Men, where we explore the grown-up side of Disney. I'm Bradley, going solo again with a new baby, crazy work schedules. Sometimes it's hard to just connect. Chris and I get on the same page, same schedule. So, what are we doing today? We are talking Shang Chi, and I'm going to do my solo review of this Marvel movie, not the latest release, but one of the latest releases that you can now view on Disney Plus. So let's dive right in. Shang-Chi. First, let me apologize for saying it wrong until now, calling it Shang-Chi. I should have known better. I'm also quite ignorant to a lot of Chinese culture, so that is my fault. Just want to apologize. But Shang-Chi, pretty good. I'm going to say it's pretty good. And before I go any further, let me say, if you haven't seen it, stop, go watch it, then come back and listen to this. Is it worth watching? Yeah, I think so. But it was, I don't know. I think I've come to expect a something from Marvel, and I feel like this got really close. Now, it could also be that I had a lot of people say this was the greatest Marvel movie they've seen. And so I think I went in with high expectations. A lot of it was pretty good. I'm really excited to see where the Shang-Chi character goes. I mean, I thought the story was pretty good. Just, I don't know. Again, I've said this before. I'm not a comic book person, so I don't know the story as it is in the comic books. So I'm coming from it from just, I know nothing. So I understand. I've watched it twice. The first time, I think I didn't quite catch that the land where Shang-Chi's mom originates, her hometown, it's kind of powered by the dragon. So when that dragon comes in at the end, I didn't quite understand it. It just kind of seemed like, boom, here's a dragon. Watching it a second time, I realized, oh, okay, that's where, the dragon is referenced early on. But it still felt a bit like the aliens at the end of Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that one. Sorry about that. It's like, really? Aliens? Really? A dragon? I think I don't know. Maybe it's just because there at the end, poof, a dragon, and that's kind of it. I mean, there's a struggle between good dragon and bad dragon, and little demonic dragons, but it still didn't quite sit right with me. It was funny, Aquafina being in this movie, having seen her, or I guess heard her, in Raya and the Last Dragon. So Aquafina just around dragons. But I mean, other than the dragon part, I thought it was pretty good. A father who's lost his way because he's gotten so absorbed into his power. that he neglects his kids after losing his wife. Part of me is not even sure how good of a dad he was before his wife passed away. But it was fun. It was a pretty good movie. So I apologize if you love it. You know, my favorite movies are probably some that you don't think are very good. That's one of the things about art that's fun is somebody's going to love it, somebody's going to hate it, and you can talk about it, and we can be civil. So Shang-Chi, if I had to give it a rating, I don't know, 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10. Is pretty good. Let me do this. Let me look up the Rotten Tomato score, because why not? Let's do it. So, because maybe I'm completely off base, but let's see what everybody else has to say about Shang-Chi. Tomato meter 91%, audience score 98%. So I think it's just me. I really do. And I'm sorry, but that's just what I think. It's a pretty okay movie. That gets a passing grade, definitely. But I will say one of the positives is probably that, you know, he for most of the movie, Shang-Chi is fighting villains and monsters, and he doesn't have any superpowers. He's just a dude with a gift for martial arts, I guess, and he's dedicated himself. But I mean, it still gets into my workout routine. I've said this before. I love watching Marvel movies while I work out. It's kind of aspirational, and the main character is played by Simu. What's his last name? Gotta look that up too. Simu Liu, I think it's pronounced. Again, if I butchered that, I apologize. But he's ripped. So I don't know what I gotta do. My doctor did say I need to lose some weight, so it's time to change my diet and hit those workouts pretty hard again. This one is going to be in my workout loop. I love watching the Marvel movies in release order and timeline order over and over again. Just classic good versus evil stories. And like a lot of other Marvel movies, this one does have humor in it, and I did like that. So what did you think of Shang-Chi? Did you love it? Did you think it was okay? Let me know. You can find us online at the Mouse and Men on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can reach out to us, let us know what you think. Also, you can go into the lounge for the Mouse and Men. It's a Facebook group for our podcast, and you can start a discussion. What did you think of Shang-Chi? Let us know, and we'll keep the conversation going. Until then, I just want to remind you that you don't want to grow up too fast, but you got to keep exploring.